Hello there, SimOnTrains, and welcome to day 2 of touring the Barry lines. Today we're going to be looking at the Coryton branch, which we're going to be looking at Heath Low Level, Glas, Birchgrove, Rhiwbina, Whitchurch and Coryton. There's going to be a load of Class 150s today on that line as well. So we are waiting for the 0826 Transport for Wales service to take us to our first destination, Heath Low Level. Unfortunately though, we can't get to Heath Low Level at the moment because there's a traffic jam at Cardiff Queen Street Station. There's 2 Class 150 DMUs right here because there's a signalling issue in the land DAF area, and there is actually one just waiting to come in down there. So we're going to be a bit late at Heath Low Level, but it won't really affect us as much.
It's Transport for Wales service to Coryton, calling at Heath Low Level, Glas, Birchgrove, Rhiwbina, Whitchurch and Coryton. Platform 4 for the 0826 Transport for Wales service to Coryton.
It's a one-track mine today as it's single line all the way through to Coryton, and this is Heath Low Level Station. Funny thing is, I always walked it to here, but I never actually took the train to here. Heath Low Level opened on the 1st of March 1911 because this line was actually a late addition to the network, which I'll explain more when I get to Coryton. Also, you can see at Heath Low Level Station there is actually another platform on the other side, because when this line was opened by the Cardiff Railway it did used to be 2 platforms, but again rationalisation happened, it's single line all the way throughout. Now Heath Low Level Station is actually one of 2 stations in the Heath area. Now I'm going to show you the other station in a second because I'm going to use the Paradigm Brew. It's this station right here. This is Heath High Level Station on the Rhiwbina line, and this station actually opens 4 years later than Heath Low Level in 1915, but Heath High Level is a station for another day. And just to show you how close these 2 railway stations are, that's the entrance to Heath High Level Station right there. And if I turn the camera this way, where the 2 white cars are down there is the entrance to Heath Low Level Station. Now the problem with the Coryton branch is it's only got hourly service on this line. So all the stations I'm stopping at today are hourly services and hourly waits. However though, we are waiting for the 0931 Transport for Wales service to Glas, which is our next location. I've got to mention that this is another station ticked off. Next station, Glas, and this honestly is absolutely a pointless of a station. I'll explain that in a second. This station however opened on the 29th of April 1987 to serve the industry and the business areas of Nalasheen. Now why did I say this is a pointless station? Because if you look in this direction heading towards Coryton, you can see the railway line goes under a road bridge. Beyond that road bridge is Birchgrove railway station, 17 chains. Seriously, 340 metres to the next railway station. Honestly, when I'm about to show you this, because I said 340 metres to Birchgrove station, you will not believe how much it costs for 17 chains on a train. I'm going to show you on my phone. So just to show you that I'm at Glas station, here we are, right, here's the ticket machine. So choose your station, we're going to Birchgrove. There we go, Birchgrove. Press enter. Let's do a return to Birchgrove. Day return. £3.10 for 17 chains. What a complete rip-off. Also at Glas station, it's actually got a lovely little foot crossing here because this is also a public right of way. So you can actually get from the industrial business estates here onto the station at the southern end of Glas railway station. Honestly, I don't see any point waiting here for about half an hour for the 10:33 to Birchgrove, since it's actually only a 6-minute walk away. So I'm actually going to be leaving Glas station and heading towards Birchgrove. I'll see you there in a second. "17 chains later, or 340 metres on foot, this is Birchgrove railway station. And honestly, it wasn't worth the wait at Glas to come 17 chains down the line to the next station and wait an hour here. I might as well walked it here, do Birchgrove station, and then just get the 10:35 off Birchgrove to Rhiwbina. It's just one of those ridiculous things I've seen. 17 chains and it costs about £3. Absolutely ridiculous. But anyway, this station was actually here a bit longer than Glas station, because this station opened on the 10th of June 1929 by the Great Western Railway as Birchgrove Halt. 5th of May 1969 it was renamed to Birchgrove. I'll be honest with you, I'm just still in shock at the moment. 17 chains, 340 metres between two railway stations, and it costs about £3 for a return ticket. That is absolutely shocking. I know some of these fare prices and fares are ridiculous, but that is the most ridiculous fare of them all. £3 something odd for a minute journey. What can I do for you today, sir? So uncomfortable. But I need to talk about these rail fares. They're absolutely ridiculous. Really ridiculous. It's absolutely shocking. And I'm glad that I actually walked it between the two stations, because it's not even worth the price. Not even worth it at all. Like, why did they open Glas if Birchgrove was only 17 chains down the line? I know it's to help businesses in industrial areas, but honestly, it's just the point of the station. Anyway, our train should be arriving now. Enough of the ranting, to get to Rhiwbina. God almighty. I'll explain that in a second, because I found another shocking discovery at this location. But this location is actually Rhiwbina station. Opened on the 1st of March 1911 as a halt with 2 platforms. However though, it's only got the 1 platform, but there is plans under the South Wales Metro scheme to reinstate a 2nd platform to probably have a half an hourly service on the Coryton branch. And believe it or not, this shocking discovery that I've seen at Rhiwbina station is down the bottom here, because you can see Whitchurch station from here, and you can also see Coryton station from here as well. Literally, you could just see the 2 last stations from Rhiwbina station. Whitchurch from here is actually 27 chains. You can even see Birchgrove station from down here as well. But we are waiting for the 11:37 Transport for Wales service to Whitchurch, which is our next location. And honestly, it's only 27 chains. I'll be off that train in a second. Should be coming in now to pick us up for a pointless ride to the next station. Seven chains down the line is Whitchurch station in Cardiff, because there is another Whitchurch in England, and this station opened on the 1st of March 1911. In 1924 it was renamed to Whitchurch Glam, 1975 it was renamed to Whitchurch South Glam, and sometime after that it was renamed to Whitchurch Cardiff. And Coryton station is only S-bend away down the line. It's actually much further than you think, because when I was at Rhiwbina it was actually more closer to Whitchurch than it is, but it can be deceiving. Like, you can even just see the train coming in now. It's just left Coryton. But anyway, we're going to have a quick look here, and then we're going to wait for the final train to Coryton. So I'm now waiting for the 12:38, our last train to Coryton, because Coryton is the terminus of the Coryton branch. However though, it wasn't the terminus at the time when the line was built in 1911. I'll explain more when I get to Coryton station. But for now we're just waiting for our train to arrive to take us to our final station. This is the end of the line, Coryton, but it did not used to be the end of the line because the line actually carried on towards the forest. That line closed beyond Coryton in 1952. Coryton station was opened on the 1st of March 1911's Coryton Halt. In 1926 it was renamed to Coryton Glam. Apparently in 1931 it was relocated, but I don't actually have any information about that. And in 1969 it was actually renamed to Coryton. And as I mentioned, the line to Treforest closed in 1952. I think you can walk a bit of that line as well, but I'm not going to do that today. So as I reflect on the Coryton branch, it's a lovely little line. It's a lovely little quirky line. However though, the only thing I don't like about this line is the ticket prices. Like this morning I got a ticket from Cardiff Queen Street to Coryton and it cost about £2.20 single. But you look at some of the mileage on here, like 17 chains, 27 chains, and the price for that is £3 return. And honestly, I think that's ridiculous. Don't get me wrong, it's a lovely line, the Coryton branch, but the ticket prices on this line are ridiculous. Like Glas to Birchgrove, that was £3 for a 17 chain journey. How ridiculous is that? But that's what it is at the end of the day. However though, also on this line, it makes me realise why this line actually survived. Because a lot of halts were added in 1911, and that's a recurring thing. And in the early 1900s and 1910s, they were building halts all over the country to try and compete with the buses and the trams to bring the customers back to the railways at the time, where they were losing their passengers. And this is why there was a lot of halts built along this line. And it makes me realise why this line actually survived the beaching cuts as well. Like beyond Coryton closed in 52 to Treforest, but Coryton itself still survives. But it's a lovely little line. If you want to come down here, do enjoy it. It doesn't really take that long of a journey. You could probably walk it as well. I bet it's quicker to walk than take the train. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this branch line tale. Feel free to give this a like, subscribe, comment down below. I have been SimOnTrains. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. It's alright.